this video, I'm going to give a quick rundown of the options for eating on a cruise. One of the claims made about cruising is that it's an economical way to holiday because everything is included. Your food, your accommodation, and your entertainment. Is this true? Well, sort of. Your accommodation is clearly included in the price of a ticket. With food, the answer has to be a definite maybe. You can eat for the whole cruise and never pay anything more than you've already paid when you booked. But there are other options. Let's begin with some terminology. Firstly, MDR, which stands for Main Dining Room. Every cruise ship has an MDR. This is a huge restaurant area where you sit down at a table and receive waiter service. Is this one free? Well, mostly. Most of the items are covered, but often MDR menus will have a few luxury items that involve an extra charge. At least these will be clearly marked, so you will never be surprised by being hit with an unexpected bill. The other main option for free dining is a buffet. These are more relaxed environments where you generally approach a counter, food court style, and ask for something on display. Once upon a time, you were allowed to serve yourself, but some lines like Holland America and P&O Australia always preferred staff service, and COVID means that the days of self-service are gone. Room service is sometimes free and sometimes has a cover charge. Just to make things more complex, on some lines, room service is free at certain hours, but attracts a cover charge at other times. Some lines will also provide free room service if you've booked a suite. Other free dining options, well, many lines have cafes that provide snacks and food, often at the poolside or in the atrium. But don't assume that every cafe-style eatery is free. Many are not. Some charge for coffee but not snacks, others charge for both. The next main area is specialty restaurants. And warning, these almost always involve a cover charge, which can vary from small to fairly steep. The only lines where specialty restaurants are provided free of charge are the more expensive luxury lines, where specialty dining is often included. Classical specialty dining includes the perennial steakhouse and often an Italian or an Asian option. For instance, Ovation of the Seas provides 7 free venues plus 8 paid specialty areas, which include Italian, noodles, steakhouse, Japanese, and even an Alice in Wonderland themed restaurant. And of course, alcoholic drinks are always extra, no matter where you eat. Unless, of course, you have booked a luxury all-inclusive cruise, or have bought a drinks package. And drinks packages are a complicated subject that deserve their own video. And just a final thought, do most people stick to the free food, or do they eat at the specialty restaurants? All I can say is that the specialty restaurants are generally busy, and you often need to book in advance if you want a table. So a lot of cruisers seem to think, we're on holiday, let's buy a nice meal. But is the food in the MDR and the buffet good enough? Well, personally, I feel that the food provided free of charge is fine. It varies from cruise line to cruise line, and from sailing to sailing. But by and large, the free food is as good as you'd find in a reasonable restaurant on land. There is also enough variety so that on an average length sailing, you would never need to eat the same thing twice. So the decision is up to you. You don't have to pay extra. Many do, but you might not want to.